Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we've got the two new Carnival LR details. We have a Carnival LR Trunks, and then we have a Carnival LR Future Gohan. These are the two characters that are be coming from part 2. People are going to be very upset that there's no villain. Totally get that. Understandable, justified, sure. But let's just focus on how good the characters are for this video. We're just going to do the breakdown, right? So let's go and take a look at a lot of the details for these characters, right? So they start with Trunks. So Trunks is on a lot of teams. I mean, this is the good thing about a character like this Trunks, right? You know, we end up with buffs for stuff like Entrusted Will. I mean, he's on Power Wishes, Superheroes. I mean, you just see that this guy will help a lot of teams. He's on a lot of powerful teams. I mean, this is just going to be like a nice, strong character, right, with the amount of categories he's on. So that is going to be very good for us. He's a physical character as well, okay. So Trunks leads time travelers. I mean, that's very strong. Time travelers getting a 200% is not weak whatsoever. So I would say that is a pretty big deal. I think they easily could have given these LRs like bad leader skills. They give them time travelers. We will take that for sure. So time travelers, that's a legitimate team for sure. All right. So Trunks is 12 key super. He gets 30% attack and defense, does colossal damage to the enemy. Then on his 18 key, he stacks defense. Then he gets 50% attack for one turn and then mega colossal damage to the enemy. So stacking defense, of course, is going to be very good. We want to keep that in mind when we're looking at his passive here. All right, so yeah, this is like an explosion, word vomit right here. Okay, so he has an intro. 3 key additional has a great chance of being a super for 4 turns. Okay, so I mean the 3 key is very helpful, but the super with a 70% chance, like an additional that super with a 70% chance, can be annoying here or there. He gets another 3 key and 150% of stats, okay. 100% attack on super attack. No defense, though, okay. 1 key up to 5 and 10% defense up to 50% with each attack performed. Okay. I mean, he's guaranteed going to be getting 2 right away, sure. He gets damage reduction by 10% within the same turn of each super attack performed. Up to 30%. So he's like LR Tapion and Minosha. That's LR Tapion is what that is. I mean, that's not... I'm not... Man. I don't go crazy for having to rely on additional super luck. People will say, oh, check this out. And then they'll, put like 30 additional on him. And like, that's good. You'll get the additional all the time. But it's, so let's say you have, we'll just say 30 additional. That means you're going to have a 60% chance to get the hidden potential system additional. And you'd have that twice, right? For his first attack and then for the second attack. But then you get the hidden potential system. It's still a 50-50 proc. I mean, this is yet another character who needs to do super attacks. But he's probably going to be pumping out normals, unfortunately. Then he gets 100% attack. And an additional has a high chance of a super as the second or third attacker in the turn. So we want to run him as second or third character then. And then additional that has a high chance of being a super starting from the 5th turn. So that's... Okay. So the fight starts and we're probably we're going to want him in like slot 2 or something like that. I mean, he is stacking on his 18 key. He should be fair. Well, I mean, damn, 30% damage reduction. I'm going to want to see what like his numbers are looking like in game. He is going to be stacking, which is good, but I think Trunks looks strong, but I don't think he looks special. Unfortunately. So his standby, he standbys for 4 turns, during which charge count increases by 1 per attack performed by allies. So they want you to use Trunks with Vegito. And you could do this from the 5th turn. I mean, okay. So the 5th turn, all of the fights they just gave us, that's when the fights are wrapping up, is turn 5. Yeah, turn 5 is when these fights are ending these days. Okay. So his super attacks are not changing, right? 30% attack and defense, colossal damage, stack defense, 50% attack, mid colossal. That's exactly the same. So okay. Now I'm not really too sure. Okay, let's take a look. 12 key, 200% attack and defense. 12 key. 12 key. Okay. Plus an additional 150% attack on super. He has an additional, has a 70% chance to be a super. And then he gets 50% damage reduction for the turn. Guards all attacks. Launches an additional, has a great chance of being a super as a first attacker in the turn. Okay. Launches an additional super with 5 key spheres obtained. And then he rainbow orb changes. Wow. Okay. He's good. I mean, that's... He reminds me a bit of, like, full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, 50% damage reduction for the first turn with guard. I mean, it is only turn 5 with no other restriction. So you get to turn 5. Like, this is going to be the finisher against, like, Red Zone Zamasu and stuff like that. 50% damage reduction, guard, an additional, and he's rainbow orb changing. And keep in mind, by this point, remember, you'll have stacked defense a couple of times. Oof, okay, yeah. I mean, in his standby, he looks very good. And I mean, he's still attacking and stuff like that. So he is a different standby. So, Final Hope Slash. Raise attack by 50% temporarily per charge count. Causes super ultimate damage to the enemy. Can be activated when charge count is 1 or more. So you could just... Okay. So it's just... Yeah, it's just like another, like, standby you would pop when you want to. This is... Yeah, Trunks looks... in base... I'm not super crazy about him. Like, I think he'll be okay. Like, he's going to be good. But it's like his standby is nuts. Because he's going to be hitting so hard, guarding, damage reduction, rainbow orb changing. And then, I mean, this is going to be a bomb, right? Trunks looks good. How good, though? I don't know. Like, is Trunks going to be better than... at like LR Vegito Blue or something like that? I don't know. Like I would have to imagine that Goku and Vegeta are going to be better while their intro is up. And like transformed Vegito Blue, I mean, almost assuredly he has to be better than Trunks, but the thing about transform Vegito Blue is much harder to get out than this Trunks. Trunks is not going to be hard to get out. All right, so in the second LR is Future Gohan again. I know people are like, trust me, yeah, a villain, Goku Black, a Rose would have been very good here. But I do like the Dokkan original animation we've got here with this Future Gohan. All right, so let's just take a look at Future Gohan's details. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Dude, this is fire. Like Goku and Piccolo coming in with this, that is sick. I'm sorry, I love that shit. Okay. Alright, so Future Gohan. Hybrids, Future. Transformation Boost. From the intro, he's on Transformation Boost. That's interesting. Do we have another character who's on Transformation Boost from their intro? Because, like, Frieza would have been on it anyway. The thing is, I guess, like, the gods... Because the LR Super Saiyan 4s don't actually transform, right? They just power up. And the gods do transform, but then they also have a normal transformation, right? Majin Vegeta just powers up. Who is an intro? I can't. I'd have to... Yamcha, no. Like, I'm thinking of a character that transforms in their intro. But That's that's a big deal. They're giving Gohan transformation boost off of just his intro, because in his intro he's base and he goes Super Saiyan. It's interesting. It's a mix of a reference to the Trunks special, but then also the second Broly movie. And I mean, he's on All Out Struggle, Connected Hope, and Trusted Will. Yeah, Future Gohan's on a lot of stuff. He leads Future 200%. So both LRs are strong as hell leaders. That's good. Okay, so we have Future Gohan. He greatly stacks attack and then raises defense for 1 turn. So this is, again, so he gets 50% attack and 30% defense for 1 turn. He's not stacking. It's just 50% attack, 30% defense 1 turn. And then Future Gohan, his 18 key is 100% attack for 1 turn and 50% defense for 1 turn. 100% attack. That's a lot. Like, that's, okay. Like, if his kid is crazy, he could be doing some real good things. Oh, God. Okay. So that's an intro. 5 key, 40% damage reduction for the first 5 turns. Now we're talking. That's what we're looking for. 3 key and 158% attack and defense. Okay. Additional key up to 1 and 20% attack and defense up to 100% with each attack performed. Oh my God, he gets another 20% damage reduction. Whoa. And another 20% damage reduction and launch additional high chance being super and key is 18 or more. Oh, wow. Dude, Future Gohan is like... Okay. Future Gohan is looking really good. Because it's like Fusion Zamasu, right? Like, it's... Now, I'm going to assume... I guess immediately I can't say for sure. I'm going to assume that this damage reduction right here... Sorry, I just woke up. That this damage reduction right here, this will trigger only after he attacks. So he's going to have 60% damage reduction, then he attacks and he has 80% damage reduction. Then he launches an additional super when key is 20 or more. Are you serious? So he's better than Trunks, and he gets a guaranteed additional super, which Trunks doesn't get. Okay. It's basic, but it's busted. Like, it's basic, but it's busted. Future Gohan is insane. Oh my God. Okay. Creates the domain City Future Rainy for 5 turns, starting from the 5th turn. It's just part of his passive. He just does it. He just does the domain automatically. So that means he doesn't Well, I guess you could run like the Int Trunks, the free-to-play one. Pop his, like, let's say we're fighting Red Zone Rose. You pop his right away, and then, I mean, his only lasts for 4 turns, and then, we could swap right into the Future City Rainy for Future Gohan. So he creates the domain City Future Rainy for 5 turns. While it's activated, he changes Int key spheres to SCR key spheres at the start of his turn and performs a crit when activating the active skill or when key is 24. Okay? So he creates key spheres. That doesn't really matter too much. So his active skill, Another Hope, master his attack temporarily, ultimate damage the enemy. Plus 5 key and 20% defense in battle. Is this a permanent buff? You could just do this from turn 5. Key 5, 20% defense. Okay. And then, yeah. So his domain increases damage received by extreme class enemies and allies by 30%. Future Gohan is like... I don't want to go too crazy, but he looks like top 3 to me. Future Gohan. Future Gohan seems... maybe... certainly I could just be misjudging Trunks. Future Gohan seems like twice as good as Trunks. I look at Trunks and I just envision super attack, normal, then you get super hit by Zamasu, turn 1, and you're instantly dead. Right? Like, I see that happening. Right? But, like, Future Gohan, and this is, this, I mean, this is, you know, yeah. We can't even begin to say how busted this is. This is crazy. So he is this huge tank, and then he's gonna turn into, like, essentially like a god level support. Because the thing with it's the same thing as Infinite Zamasu, but, like, we don't fight super class enemies that often, right? Like, it's not, it's like, it's, oh boy, but like, every tough fight is a villain. Turn 5, like, you'll get to turn 5 in a lot of these fights, right? And it's like Future Gohan just ends that shit. Future Gohan is like top 3. At Future Gohan, I mean, he's definitely better than Vegito Blue, I'd say. I don't know if he's better than Zamasu. I mean, Zamasu's crazy, but it's like, thing is that, like, Zamasu, you know, I mean, he's got some good villains, but I mean, it's not the craziest ever. Like, Zamasu is a bit on an island, right? That's it. And then again, it's gonna be 2 Carnival LR banners. Yeah, I just look at Future Gohan, and he is just crazy. Future Gohan is nuts. I don't know what they were thinking with Future Gohan. Like, I certainly, I just want to tell you guys, I could be wrong. I could just be judging Trunks incorrectly. I mean, I'm certainly not perfect, but Trunks does not even look close to Future Gohan, man. It's not even close. Now, his standby is super crazy, right? Like, you get to turn 5 and Trunks is gonna morph into a god. Do not get that twisted. But it's, you know, it's the same thing as LR Super Saiyan 4, the Vegito Blue character. Well, thing is with the Vegito Blue character is that they are good when their intro is up. But once their intro is off and you haven't transformed into Vegito Blue, they suck. Yeah, so I don't know. Let me look. Because Trunks did have an additional super, right? Nah, it's an additional, has a high chance to be a super attack as a second or third attacker in a turn. So you really could super, normal. Like, that's it. I promise you, I will be doing that. Super, normal. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind this mechanic. So it reduces damage reduction by 10%. But here's the problem. Within the same turn, that's got to go. Right, I think he builds up the damage reduction by supering is fine. But, like, he should keep it. I saw some people say, like, Evolution Blue Vegeta, but it's like Tapion and Minosha. They have the same mechanic. I mean, Vegeta has to get hit, and he has it for the turn. But Tapion and Minosha, they have literally the same thing, which is super attack and you get damage reduction. It's just, I don't trust additionals. I mean, I know a lot of people will just counter with, well, I don't trust dodge, which is fair, but I mean, I don't trust relying on additional luck. That's relying on taking ills, is what that is. Whereas Future Gohan is just, yes, okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, Trunks is here, hold on. Let me pull it up. Let's look. All right, let's take a look here. So oh boy. Okay. Future Gohan, guys, listen. This might seem insane. I think Future Gohan might be 2. Just at a glance. I mean, you know, we'll see. Future Gohan I might have him at 2, actually. I think Future Gohan is so busted, it's unbelievable how strong Future Gohan is. Trunks, I think I would have him probably under the Blue Fusions. I do not trust those additionals. I think once Trunks transforms, he's going to be super impressive. But, I mean, I'm going to have Trunks, I think, under the Blue Fusions. Am I going to like what Trunks is going to do more than what these guys are doing? Probably not. I think the Blues are going to be better than Trunks while their intro is up, right? you know, it's like Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, he even gets torn to shreds right now in these new fights. I mean, you got to understand what you need for the new content they're giving us. I would assume Trunks is going to be very good for what, you know, the Infinite Zamasu fight or whatever. Remember, once you get here, he's going to skyrocket in effectiveness. But I don't know how good he's gonna be turn one. I could be wrong. We could use him and I could like him a lot better. It's very possible, but I just don't trust what I'm seeing here. Okay. I mean, I guess he does stack, which is good, right? We'll see. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, I Future Gohan. I mean, he is way better than either the Part 2 LRs last year. It's so Future Gohan is actually like unbelievably. I can't believe how good Future Gohan is, man. Cause he's, dude, his domain is like, this is a game changer. Like he's so crazy. Future Gohan is stunning. This is the first unit in quite a while where it's actually like, oh my god, like shocking. Like probably since Bulma. I'm blown away by this Future Gohan, man. I cannot believe how good he is. It sucks too, because this guy's gonna be like one of the most hated units ever because he's not Goku Black. Oh, that's such a bummer. Let me know what you guys think, right, about Future Gohan Trunks. I'm gonna do a community reaction. I know people are gonna be upset. I mean, don't twist what I'm saying either. Like, I'm not even saying people are out of line, right? Like, I get, we need villain help. Like, oh, great, the 500th, like, look at this list. We have one villain here, right? We got one villain, Fusion Zamasu, right? We just got another super class LR who's probably better than Fusion, although Future Gohan and Zamasu has a lot of similarities, right? But it's like it's another character who's up here. It's crazy. So let me know what you guys think of Future Gohan and Trunks. Definitely going to be a fun couple of weeks. It's not. It's going to be really annoying. I hate it. This is going to be the best celebration in Dokkan history. And people are going to call it the worst celebration in Dokkan history because we got Future Gohan instead of Goku Black. So let me know what you guys think. And I'll catch you guys next time.